let's talk about the Biden fundraiser.
Yes.
Now, he had the Wonder Twins, Obama and Clinton, there with him at that fundraiser. And, of course, they are trying to forcibly drag him across the finish line, especially with low poll numbers and everything else. He was met by major protests in the event, which has been getting a huge amount of airplay, but also outside the event. However, he got his $25 million.
26 is the final number.
$26 million.
$26 million. Yes. So there were definitely reports earlier this month where Obama was saying, you have to get out more.
Right.
He was telling Biden, if you do not get out on the campaign trail, you are going to lose.
But keep in mind, it's not that Biden doesn't want to get out on the campaign trail. They're concerned that he can't. What if he can't? What if it makes it worse?
Well, so we saw in polling, part of this problem was Biden definitely got very upset. Allegedly, of course, they shot it down at the White House press briefing, saying that, you know, he was upset because he's losing in these swing states. So he now went out on his swing state, West tour. Yeah. He's now has this fundraiser. When he was out there, he, again, as polls have shown, he's hemorrhaging the minority vote and the young vote. So he went to a Mexican restaurant in Arizona to try and appeal to the base there. And the entire time he was looking down, and again, nighttime, I don't know what his campaign team is thinking. He is much better in the morning, mid-afternoon. Yeah. At night, this is his problem.
Sundown.
He's just sits there and he reads, I really need you guys. Come on. I need you. Like just completely deadpan the entire speech.
I need you. I need you badly. I need the help. Kamala and I desperately need your help.
And so you wonder why they do these fundraisers on a Thursday night.
Yeah.
He did seem more awake, alert, and the big thing that they wanted is Obama and Clinton there. The worry was going into this fundraiser is whether or not they would overshadow him. Obama is extremely popular in the Democratic Party.
Bill Clinton
loved.
Yes, he is a superstar in this party.
But you still have to remember, Clinton is still younger than Biden.
Is he?
And so you have to remember that. And so when you see that come on and you're thinking this is supposed to be like the fresh face of the Democratic Party is Joe Biden, it's very hard to contrast this with Obama and with Clinton.
Wow.
So when you think of that contrast, the whole point was they didn't want to take it away. But having that, and Karine Jean-Pierre even said earlier in the day, having that star power of all three presidents on the same stage, it's a photo op. People paid $100,000 to get their photo taken with the three of them.
I do it. Why not? Three presidents. And
Bill Clinton is 77.
Wow.
So Bill
4
Clinton.
years younger than Joe Biden, or 3 years younger than Joe Biden. Wow.
So the idea is he needs to seem alert. He needs to seem awake. He even made a nod at one point to, he's like, Dark Brandon's real, and all three presidents throw on their aviators.
Oh, wow.
Are you serious?
Was this part of the... You mean this actually happened?
Yeah, this is part of the whole fundraiser.
It had to be.
Last
Because otherwise,
night.
how would they know to put on their aviators?
Yeah, it was obviously.
Well, I'm just saying for that to
a
even be part of the. Oh, gee whiz.
I mean,
like
come on, this is a Democratic audience.
They're trying.
They're playing to their base.
With $500,000 tickets. No, $500,000 tickets. And that's the most expensive. To be fair, I think there were some that were like a couple hundred. Yeah, it was like 250, 300. So it's like some younger, Mindy Kaling, when she first came on, she was kind of the host of the event. When she first came on, she goes, oh, it's so nice to be around all these rich people. And, you guys make me look like I'm a cast star of Euphoria because she's so much younger than them.
So who is, because I don't know who this is.
Oh, Mindy Kaling is an actress. She was on The Office.
Yeah. Okay. And there was another show that she was on too. She had her own show.
Yeah, it was like she was a doctor or something.
Yeah. Okay.
The Mindy Project.
That's it.
And then, you had guest stars singing, Lizzo, Queen Latifah. You had Stephen Colbert moderated a conversation between the three of them.
Another weird thing with this, and I'm sorry to interrupt, many of the stars they were bringing are old. Like, these people were like in the 80s, right? I mean, I don't know about Lizzo. I don't know who Lizzo is.
Lizzo, very, very popular now. Queen Latifah, pretty popular now. She's in the show called An Equalizer. I mean, I love Queen Latifah. I've always loved Queen Latifah.
Love Queen Latifah. But Queen
Steve
Latifah's
Colbert is
was
pretty
like in the 90s.
popular now. I mean, I guess the show... And I would definitely say Mindy Kaling is definitely well known.
No,
I mean, maybe for millennials in my generation, because The Office, we know her from there. Yeah. But I would definitely say these are all... Nobody on that stage was over 50, except for maybe Colbert.
Except for the presidents.
Well, yeah, obviously them. But
well, if you think about just in the past, and keep in mind, this is still early. We haven't even gotten into the summer months because Normally what happens, and this is something that Democrats have always had an advantage. If you go back to 2016, clearly Hillary Clinton had the fundraising advantage over Donald Trump. The numbers just prove that.
Yeah.
But Democrats have always had the star power because Hollywood is essentially, they're pretty left.
Yeah.
Big numbers are the point here.
Yes.
Right now, cash in hand, Biden has $150 million. That is a $100 million edge over Trump right now.
Wow.
And Trump is struggling with
The lawsuits and
the
all.
lawsuits.
Mhm.
He's struggling. He's looking at, taking not Parler, Truth Social,
Truth Social.
Public.
Mhm.
But he then has to sit on that for 6 months before he can sell stuff.
Right.
So he's not even going to be making
He may
money
be able
off
to get
that.
a judge, though, in order to break that,
Yes.
potentially.
Well, he does have obviously
Yeah.
a very friendly panel
Yeah.
at his company, and he probably could. But I will say, in contrast, here we have 3 Democratic former presidents at this $500,000 a seat fundraiser. At the same time, Trump was also in New York City, except he was at the wake of Jonathan Diller, the 31-year-old officer who was killed during a traffic stop in Queens.
Yeah.
And so just to have that contrast, and he's, speaking there saying the greatest people we have are our officers and really putting his support behind police. And he's always had a close relationship with New York police. He was there right after 9/11, speaking with them, feeding them.
The law and order play.
Yeah.
Exactly,
This is the
exactly.
law and order play.
So this
Right.
is, but this just shows a contrast in the
Stark.
same day. Stark.
One looks very elitist.
One standing there in the rain,
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it
another
looks
is
very elitist.
on a stage throwing on some
Give me
aviators.
some $500,000 thing. Just like, it's so nice to be around so many rich people.
But they're going to have to do it.
Exactly.
Yeah.